Hello everyone and welcome back to Keepsakes by Patty Cakes. This is Patty and today I'm going to be working on a soft cover, and before I begin I just want to give huge hugs and love rather to Deborah Day, Tammy's Passions, Maggie White, Dream with Caroline, or Carolyn, Sandy Garrett, Love Is All You Need US, Beverly Nielsen, William R., Catherine Hawks, Louise Fraser, Donna M., and Denise from Junk Journals UK. I would also like to thank all of you for your wonderful comments and for taking time out of your day to spend with me as I go on my junk journal journey. And for any of those that might be new, a warm welcome to you as well. So today I'm going to start off with this cover that I showed you in the last video, and I have cut it down on the top and on the sides. And I'm not going to give you measurements because everybody's books can be different, but I can give you an approximate. Here, let me see. This is 8 and a little over 11 3/4. And what I'm going to do, I have decided to go with this thermal material, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of my Scotch Create glue stick, and I'm going to glue it down to the inside of the cover because I want to sew it down first. I'm not going to go quite to the edges since I'm going to be sewing it down, but I just want to put this on to hold it in place while I'm sewing. So on this part I'm going to give it quite a bit of glue though, because with this material it stretches and I don't want it to be wonky and overstretched per se. So kind of just want to lay it on there. Got some threads on there. Let me just check the other side. I just want to make sure I have enough on the edges for when I sew it. Now this does have like a plastic over the top of this cover, so I'm not quite sure how the batting is going to stick to it, but we'll go over that when we get there. This is sticking pretty good in that part. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this upside down all around, and I'm going to do a straight stitch and a wider stitch. So I'm just going to move my silicone mat there and bring up my sewing machine. And I know you can't see that well, and if the noise bothers you, go ahead and turn yours down now, or you can fast forward in the video. So I'm just going to go carefully around the edge. And first I will lock in a few stitches by going back. And I know I'm going to need to move some of my things out of the way and hope I don't knock them off. Because I know it's going to be in the way of me sewing. So here we go. And I'm not going to stretch the fabric Usually I would pull it taut here, but I do not want to do that because, like I said, this fabric is super stretchy. I got all kinds of things on my desk. And I'm using a blue thread. It's not the same color as the material, but it's blue, so I'm going with it. Back stitching again to lock it in. Forward a couple times. And there we have the inside cover. Okay. So I'm just going to move this out of the way and cut the strings. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mat again, and on what I wanted to say before I do the other side, if you are going to put in pockets on the inside, now would be the time to do it before you put the front cover on. But I am going to be gluing mine in this time. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over, and I have batting cut to size, and this is just needled cotton batting. It's natural and doesn't contain resins or glues or anything like that. It says it's needle punched, but I just got that on, I don't know if I got that from Walmart or if I bought it on Amazon or Joann's. I can't remember, it's been too long. So the batting I've cut to the same size as the cover, because I didn't want it to go over like when I sew around the front part, so I don't have to cut it off, basically. You'll see what I mean when I get there. So I'm just going to put this on the best I can here. Smooth that out. And then I will take the inside cover, which I'm using the same fabric. Just trying to see which is the front and which is the back. And this is the front here. Okay. And now this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to try gluing this down the best I can with this and see if it'll tack it down. I've never done this before, so you're doing this with me for the first time, as a lot of my projects. Okay, that should be good. And we'll just lay this on there. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, let me get this out like that. Now what I'm going to do is stitch from this side, feeling where the edges with my fingers, and I'm going to do a zigzag stitch. And what you can do actually is you could follow this line and do it again from this side. You know, there is an edge there, but I am not going to do it that way. I want my main stitch to be on this side. I'm going to try it and hopefully it'll work. I don't know if this stitch is right or not, but we'll find out. I'll pull my sewing machine up. I'm just going to take a piece of little scrap here just to double check, to check the stitch, because I don't know what it's going to look like. So, okay, I want it to be bigger. Let's see. It's either that one or this one. Okay. We have this stitch here, which I was going to start out with, and it covers a big gap or the smaller one. And I think that I might go with the larger one, actually. I can't remember what I had the other part set on, but so again, if you don't like the stitching sound, you don't have to listen. You can go forward. Just trying to kind of check to see. Might try to put it in the center. Let's see how this goes. The reason why my hand is through here is to help guide it over my things in the back of the sewing machine. Okay. Now we're going to go down this edge. Okay, now I'm going to put it back to straight stitch and just do a couple stitches to kind of lock that in. Okay. And now we have our cover. So what I will do next, and I'm hoping I caught it all, but what I want to do next is take my rotary cutter and just cut off the edges. Just to maybe like a 1/4 inch away. And that will be that. And now we have a nice soft cover like this. So the next thing we will do is work on some ephemera, I think, and I'll cover this later on. So I thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to the next video and hope you all join me too. So have a wonderful day, my friends. Bye-bye.